Good morning, you guys. Oh man, I had like so many amazing things happen to me in my dream. And and that's why I talk to you guys about the importance of just making sure your mind is clear. If you haven't started meditating, like I highly recommend it. And I've told you guys before like how I meditate. I'm not an Indian style on the floor like this going like I don't meditate like that. My version of meditating is just checking in with myself, checking in with my emotions. How am I feeling? How do certain people make me feel? Do I feel productive today? Am I doing things that make me happy? Is there anything on my mind? Is there anything that I'm anxious about? I just I just really check in with myself in all aspects. The last conversation I had, how did it make me feel? How did that person feel? What was the intention of the conversation? Like I literally check in with everything, and that's how I meditate. And I do that multiple times throughout the day. I'd love to sit outside and do it. It's so peaceful, especially because it's Saturday. So there's a building across the street where people work, so it gets a little noisy during the weekdays, but on weekends when no one's there, it's so peaceful out here on my balcony, and I really love that. I also love taking walks with my dog. So, anything that you can do to just keep your mind clear and work through whatever feelings that you have going on, I highly recommend them because when you keep your mind clear, there's so many great ideas and things that you can come up with. And that's what literally happened to me last night in my dream. So I'm not going to mention too much because I never like to say what I have going on until it actually happens. I've learned in the past, don't speak too soon. But I'm just so excited about this new venture that I'm going to do, which is it's going to be so much fun for you guys. It's going to be so much fun for me, and it's just going to show the other side of me. The other side of me that's not working out and in the gym and worried about fitness and weight loss all the time, because even though, healthy living is a true passion of mine, and I love to talk to you guys about physical health, mental health, all of the healths, right? There's also a side of me that isn't anything, doesn't do anything that has nothing to do with that. So I'm excited to finally get to be like my inner child again, if that makes sense. So definitely got some things lined up. I'm hoping that it'll start if I can get everything together and hooked up. Hopefully, I can get everything working by Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to spend a great deal of time on it today after the gym, after I edit all of my content, and then again tomorrow. And I'm hoping that I can put the word out by Monday or Tuesday so you guys can join me there. But I'm so excited about just all of the ideas that I have for this new venture. Still keeping this the same, like nothing's changing here, but just adding something new to my day. Something that's just, it's not about fitness, it's not about weight loss, it's not about mental health, it's not about eating healthy. It's truly like the inner child in me. And I let it go years ago because I couldn't justify spending so much time doing this thing, and there's so many other things that I need to do, right? But now that I'm living in my purpose and living to do what makes me happy, I was like, it dawned on me last week. I was like, I think I should bring it back. So I know this is very vague. I know you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? But just know that I have something in the works. So I'm super excited about it. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I just want you to know that this idea, this thing that I'm thinking about, that I dreamt about, none of that would have come to me if I didn't keep my mind clear, keep my mind, free. When you're dealing with things that are toxic, dealing with people that are toxic, dealing with people who don't pour into you, who always take from you, who don't make you feel good. And I think we've all experienced that at some point in our lives, whether it's through friends, relationships, coworkers, like whatever, right? We've all experienced that at some point. You know how much that can harm you internally and make you feel anxious, make you feel sad, make you feel frustrated, make you feel stressed, right? But when you keep those things away from you, your mind, it just, it just, it just, I don't even know how to put it. When you keep those things away from you, it just allows you to focus on you and make you what makes you feel good, what makes you happy. You come up with the most brilliant ideas, the best ideas. You really do. And that's why I talk to you guys so much about meditating and just keeping your mind clear. Because what do they say? The mind is a terrible thing to waste. That is very true. But two, they say an empty mind is a devil's playground. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. And none of these ideas that I've had, I would say the past year, wouldn't have come to me if I didn't prioritize keeping my life stress free. When you're focused on things that are stressing you out, things that are making you sad, you don't have any room in your mind to focus on the things that are going to make you happy, the things that will make you feel at peace, that will make you feel like you're living in purpose, because your mind is just so clouded with the stressful things, the negative things. So work on that. Work on removing people out of your life who don't add value to you. And when I say value, I don't mean monetary, right? We always think value means money or value means gifts. That's not what I mean by that. Things should always be reciprocated. If you're giving this much energy to someone, they should be giving that much energy to you. And if they're not, then fall back. You know, don't be so quick to give your heart to anyone. Don't be so quick to give your energy to anyone, because most people aren't deserving of it. And that's just the cold-hearted truth. And when you do that, when you constantly pour into someone who's not pouring into you, it takes away from you. You may not feel it in that moment, but when you do find yourself getting out of that situation, you start to realize and you start to reflect how much it took from you because they're not putting it back into you. So work on that, because you probably have so many amazing ideas that you don't even know you have, because your mind is just clouded with external things. It's worried about things that are going on in the outside world instead of focusing on you. So work on meditating, work on clearing your mind. And I tell you guys, this doesn't happen overnight. This is a process. And I want you guys to understand. That's why I say every day I work on being a better version of me, because who I was yesterday is not who I am today. And I'm constantly trying to grow, I'm trying to improve. And this journey is a forever journey, because there's always something that you can change. I don't believe that anyone is perfect. I don't think perfection exists. I think that there's always something to improve, right? And then when you look back 2 years later, 5 years later, you're going to see how far you've come, and you're going to be like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? Mentally, physically, spiritually. So just focus on being a better version of you every single day. If somebody made you upset today, and maybe you yelled, maybe you cursed them out, tomorrow focus on not yelling, focus on not cursing anyone out, focus on controlling your emotions. I think sometimes we also forget that we are in control of our emotions. It doesn't always feel like that in the moment, but you are. So you choose to be stressed. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. You choose to be sad. You choose to be frustrated. You choose these things. Yes, they're natural feelings and emotions that we all experience, but you choose to live in that. You choose to focus on the things that are stressing you out instead of the things that are making you happy. So I want you to work on that so that you can start to manifest the life that you want, so you can start to feel good about yourself, so that you can come up with brilliant ideas and things to help you live in your purpose and live a more fulfilling life, right? So work on that this weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. Still work on you, even though you may be hanging out with friends and family this weekend. Maybe not. Still prioritize you, okay? I'm going to go to the gym. Hopefully, it's not too crowded. We'll see when we get there, right? But I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.